What is up, YouTube? This is Servo coming at you now with another Pokemon X and Y battle. No intro this week. A lot of people said they didn't like it, so I'm gonna just cut it out. So as you can see here, it's a battle against Mark. He's one of the people I've been not streaming with, but I found people in the stream with. It's been pretty cool. We made up a name team, Mark. You know, he wanted to battle me. So as you can see here, he has a lot of Pokemon that I've never really played against, like Arcanine and Trevenant yet. I play all the other guys. Scizor. Scizor is annoying in anyone if I don't have a Magazone, which I don't have a Magazone with HP Fire yet. So that's the next thing I'm going to probably be working on in the future sometime. Or just wait till Pokebank comes out and just have to wait till Scissors. So as you can see, I have a Clefable. Not Clefable, but Clefairy. And, yeah, Clefable. So apparently Clefable doesn't really do much of this match. I'm just going to Calm Mind. I know his Galvantula is going to set up. I know after I Calm Mind, his Galvantula can't really do much of anything to me. So I'm expecting, okay, should I go? I should have went for an attack this turn maybe to hit anything because my Clefable is magic guarded and it will hurt whatever comes in, a Dazzling Gleam or maybe a Grass Knot, whatever. But his Scissor comes in and his Scissor is going to just, you know, just come in for free, and I'm just gonna Calm Mind. And to be honest, I know Scissor is really tanky, or not tanky, really like strong, but I thought Clefable can take at least one bullet punch, like at least one bullet punch, you know? Like, I can live one bullet punch and maybe do some residual damage on him. Maybe one hit KO him, but apparently not. I need to have my Clefable, like, probably HP invested or Bold invested. My Clefable is a mixed attacker, so it goes out without doing much of anything. So, Slowbro comes in. Slowbro, one of my favorite pokes. I don't know why. He's just amazing. Not a lot of people expect me to use him. So I'm going to go into his Scissor. He's going to run. He's not going to run, he's going to withdraw, and then he's going to bring in his Rotom. His Rotom is going to take his Skull very well. Stupid Rotoms are really bulky. I don't know what his Rotom's going to do. I'm assuming that he's probably either going to Thunderbolt me, so that's why I'm going to go into my Moongus. Moongus walls Rotom pretty well, resist both of his stabs. So he's going to Volt Switch. My Moongus is going to take that like a champ. I really can't wait till I get my Moongus back with the proper IVs and EVs in it. But yeah, so he's gonna bring in his Arcanine. I definitely don't want to stay in on an Arcanine because I think he can pretty much one-shot me. But I think this is his bulky Arcanine because I have played with him before. Bulky Arcanine is very annoying, so I really don't want to stay in on it. I mean, I'm gonna go to Slowbro. I know I could take a Wild Charge for him because I run Wild Charge on my Arcanine set, but knowing that his is more bulky, I pretty much know that he's not gonna have Wild Charge, so that's why I go into my Slowbro. Takes a Flamethrower like a champ, nothing ever hurts like Slowbro. It's really hard to one-shot Slowbro, but like, he goes back into his Rotom. I'm like, okay, I'm going to Thunder Wave, thinking that maybe he's not going to be not overpredict, or maybe he's going to overpredict and probably switch into something else. So I go into the Thunder Wave. He brings it in on his Rotom, and I'm like, shit, free switch on Rotom. So then I was like, you know what, I'm just going to stay in on Rotom, because I'm pretty sure Rotom can't kill me. All he has is a Volt Switch. Volt Switch shouldn't do that much to me. So I am burning him, and it's a burn for burn. And I know since I've seen him play with him before, he has the Resto Chesto on this Rotom, so it's going to be kind of annoying. I kind of want to stay in so I could burn his Chesto Berry, so that way it doesn't have recovery later on, or able to rest and recover, basically, you know. So I was going for the special defense drop. That's why I went for the Psychic of this turn, hoping for something to give, but he plays into my plan. He's just going to keep getting burned and burned and burned. He's going to play into my plan. And I'm waiting for him to use rest, and here comes the rest. I'm sorry, this is like the stally part. After one more poke dies, then the game starts picking up. But right now it's 5-6, so technically he's in the lead. So he's basically playing the game where he doesn't want to lose any more pokes, and I need to get rid of a poke. So that's the other thing. So he does his Resto Chesto. I'm going for another Psychic. He doesn't get the Spit F drop. I'm like, come on, RNG gods, please let me get the Spit F drop. But it's not happening. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So he's going to Volt Switch. Volt Switch is going to do a little, probably like half my health, or like over half my health. It's probably gonna do 50% of my health. So it's gonna hurt a lot. So I'm going to, he's gonna go into his Arcanine, and I'm like, I can technically take on Arcanine right now, But yeah, so he switches Volt Switch, and I go for the Slack Off. Slack Off is so amazing in this gen. I love Slack Off. That's one reason why I like Slowpoke. Slowbro, because of Slack Off. Rest is pretty good, but Slack Off almost does the same thing, and you don't get slept. That's why I go. So he goes for Sunny Day, and I'm like, oh god, this bulky Arcanine. I should have known that he had Sunny Day because I played against him before, and I told him to put Sunny Day on his Arcanine. So Scalds are not going to be doing as much as I want them to be, but at the same time, what can Arcanine really do to me right now? All they could really do is whittle down my health with Slowbro, which I have a lot of, and he's not going to be doing much with Burn and stuff. Yes, Burn's going to do a little bit more damage, but I'm going to be tanking it like a champ. He's going to switch out. I feel like he's going to switch back out into his Rotom. He goes back into his Rotom. I go for another Slack Off, thinking he's going for the Wild Charge this time, but he doesn't. So I remember I think his last move is going to be I think it's Morning Sun. That's what it is. Yeah, there you go. So Morning Sun is definitely his last move. I definitely know that for now. I switch back out to my Galvantula, hoping I could take this Sticky Web, man. I really need to invest into a Rapid Spinner, maybe working an Escadrille or something. Because Escadrille on this turn would have been amazing. Like, I mean, he could have Hydro Pumped me and been annoying, but like, yeah. So my Galvantula is now Sticky Web. He's going to Bullet Punch my Galvantula. It's going to hurt. Thank God it's not really effective, but it still does a lot. So I'm going to Volt Switch now, and it does 25% at least. My Galvantula is Choice Specs because I think Choice Specs is cool on Galvantula. So now here we go. Sorry for the lag there, but here we go. So now I don't know what he's gonna do now. I'm thinking he's gonna stay in, so I'm just gonna keep scolding him until something dies, basically. So I just remember I kind of forget that the sun is still up, so I'm not doing skull damage. Okay, wow, that's skull damage. It is a critical hit. I don't know if this critical hit, like, if it had no sun, if it would have done more to Galvantula. Like, Galvantula is an annoying Pokemon to have around, but I definitely do not want to have Galvantula come in. Galvantula's both stabs hurt my Slowbro, so basically I'm going to go for the one that hurts less. I'm going to go to my Amoonguss. Bug Buzz does hurt Amoonguss, and I believe he goes for the Bug Buzz now, knowing that I'm going to switch out, because basically if he goes for a Bug Buzz on my Slowbro, it is going to hurt. No, he goes for the Volt Switch, and he goes back to his guy. So I'm like, okay, so it's going to hurt. He's going to send out his tree. This tree, I've seen him troll so many people with. It's so annoying. It's not a rest, sorry. It's a Citrus Berry Harvest Substitute Curse Leech Seed Trevenant. It is so annoying. Like, basically, he just stands behind the sub and just laughs at you the whole time. Like, it's so troll. It's such a good Pokemon, but it's so passive. Like, I know a lot of people don't like passive Pokemon, but this one, it's a pretty good passive Pokemon. So, it's a pretty good set, I'm not gonna lie. So he's gonna go into, as you can see, he's a long battle. But this is when the battle starts to pick up. I'm gonna go into Clear Smog, thinking I can hit him with at least something that's super effective against him, at least, because it's a poison type move, doesn't do anything. So I'm like, okay, he's going to Harvest now because this is whatever. Amoonguss can't really do anything to him right now. He's gonna Shadow Claw me. Oh, that's his fourth move. He's gonna Shadow Claw me and basically, yeah, hurt Amoonguss. I need to get rid of his sub before I switch out anything else. So I get his I take out the Trevenant sub, and Amoonguss, you need to do something. He's losing here. I can't Spore him because it's a grass move. Curse is whittling up. I need to get some Regenerator health back. So I am gonna switch off. And I believe I go into my Galvantula this turn. Now, fun fact, I forgot about this. That sound moves go through Substitute. I totally forgot about this because I was like, if he's gonna stay in, like, basically, like, if he's gonna curse my Galvantula, I don't really care. Like, Galvantula can't really do much of this game anyway, except try to kill his Trevenant. But I forgot it totally goes through. It totally goes through Substitute. And I take out his Trevenant. That's one stupid Pokemon out of the way. This is when the favor starts getting back into my hand. Now I even the score up, it's 5-5. I started saying to myself, I need to start doing something with this team. I'm going to go into Slowbro to take a Earthquake. Earthquake from, I know he could take at least 3 earthquakes from an escadrille, maybe even 4. With leftover damage, but I still got the burn, so this is looking like a 3-hit KO. But he still doesn't want. He still thinks his Exadrill is still useful for something. He's going to send back out his Galvantula. His Galvantula is, like I told you before, it is annoying. Like, I need to get this Galvantula out of the way. It's another Scald. See, I'm thinking that the critical would have, if he would have crit the first time without the sun, I think I would have killed him in that switch in. But he may not have switched in, knowing that his Galvantula was going to die. So, knowing that there's a Thunder coming or something like that, I'm going to switch out to my Amoonguss. He is going to Bug Buzz my Amoonguss. It is going to hurt like hell because it's a super effective against mine, and Galvantula has sort of high special attack, I guess. So, Amoonguss takes it like a champ because he is calm nature with special defense advancement. So I know that he's not going to do much. And I was surprised. I was like, you know what? At this point, I was like, I'm going to die. So I stood in thinking, oh, he's not gonna switch out. He volt switches, and I'm like, oh my god, he volt switched, and I'm going to Spore whatever comes in, and I'm like, oh my god, who's he going to? He sends out Escadrille, and I'm like, yes, he sends out his Escadrille. His Escadrille is now useless. Well, not useless, but he can't do much of anything since he's asleep. You know, there's no stand up, and this is one of the things that could have hurt me in the long run. Instead of switching out on the first turn of sleep, I should have switched out, like I just said. But I went for the Giga Drain. I don't know why I went for the Giga Drain, thinking that maybe I thought Giga Drain was going to do more, but Amoonguss doesn't have any stupid special attack investment, so he's not going to do anything, you know. So I'm going to go back to the Slowbro just in case he wakes up on this turn. Which this is what I should have done the turn before, because then he would have been dead automatically. But he wakes up, he Swords Dance, and I'm like, okay, I think I can still take an Earthquake from this guy if he hurts me. I still think so. I still think I could take an Earthquake. It's probably gonna be really close, but I'm gonna chance it. I know I probably can. So he is gonna Earthquake me. Slowbro is a champ. Like, it lives with 16 health. 16 health. What's going to be funny is what the next one's going to be up. At this point, I'm thinking, Slowbro, you did what you got to do. You got rid of Escadrille. Now, the Leftovers kicks in. And now the Burn kicks in. And look how much health he leaves with. 4 HP. I'm like, holy crap. I can save him for Death Fodder later. You know, I need to get this Kingdra, not this Kingdra, what the hell am I talking about? This Sizer out of the way. So I'm going to go back into my Amoonguss, because Amoonguss, Scissor can do really much of anything to my Amoonguss, except if he has a Bug Buzz maybe, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't. You know, so like, he's going to Sword Dance, and I'm like, okay, now he's just setting up on me. Now, I can't clear Smog him because, you know, it's a toxic move. And I totally forget, he does carry the Aerial Ace, and I'm like, oh, why do you have Aerial Ace? But he uses Aerial Ace because he's trying to keep, he plays against somebody that has Vulcan usually. So, he's going to Bullet Punch my Dragonite. It's going to do a lot of damage, even when multi-scale. But I'm going to punch him in the face with a Fire Punch and kill him. I'm so happy I got rid of his Scissor. His Scissor was really annoying this whole match, and thank God I got rid of him with the attacker. So now he's going to switch back on to his Rotom, and I'm like, okay, I have 4 Pokemon at this moment. He's got my Galvantula still up, and my Gengar, which hasn't made an appearance yet. So I'm basically saving my Gengar for later on in the match. So he's gonna Volt Switch me, and I'm like, crap, can you like seriously kill off my Galvantula so I can have Switch Initiative? I know most of his Pokemon are almost dead, so I know Gengar could sweep his team. This is the, you know, so I'm hoping that he kills him. He Volt Switches me, which wasn't a really good idea because then I have Switch Initiative now. He had 2 Pokemon left, I believe, at this time, so it didn't really matter which he was going to switch into. So I'm going to go into Gengar. I know I could probably take 1 hit from whatever this Rotom has to hit me with, unless it's Specs, which I know it's not because I saw it switch his moves. And I saw it was Resto Chesto. So I go for the Stab Shadow Ball, hoping for the Spadef drop. Again, RNG guys don't love me. He's gonna Volt Switch. I'm gonna take the Volt Switch like a champ, and it's pretty much the game is pretty much over at this point. He doesn't have much to kill I still have 3 Pokemon. I still have my Slowbro, my Dragonite and my and my Gengar, so it's basically GG from now. He's gonna send out his Rotom. Oh, he has 3 Pokemon left. I forgot he still has Arcanine out still. So I'm just gonna keep Shadow Balling everything. Hopefully this Shadow Ball kills, and it doesn't. If he went for rest on that turn, I don't know how this match would have ended up, because I didn't kill him. So I was probably gonna go keep doing Shadow Balls until he died, but whatever. Now he's gonna go into his Arcanine. His Arcanine, another thing. If Arcanine went for a Morning Sun maybe on any of these turns, probably the game would have been a little bit different. However, I still do have Slowbro to soak up whatever this Arcanine has. But at this point, I took out 2 Pokemon with Gengar. Gengar did his job. I have 2 Pokemon left too, against his 1. So it's pretty much GG after this. Guys, I am trying to get a capture card. I know a lot of my friends are like, don't get a capture card. Using your iPhone is fine. The iPhone photos is pretty good, but I'm a little perfectionist. I'm trying to be a perfectionist when it comes to this quality of stuff, and I also want to stream. You know, tell me what's the best way I can get a capture card, because I really don't want to spend $512 unless I should do a donating thing, but it's whatever. Good game. Comment, like, subscribe later. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll probably see you next time. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Hope you guys have a good day.